Envy trying to force VKG into Alliance. Trying to force them to fight where they can become the third party. Missile Swarm comes in from Zap on the Valkyrie in game number 1 here.
I mean, Alliance are the most warmed up when it comes to fights in this game. They're already on 19 points as it stands, whereas Envy and VKG have kind of been waiting for this moment, hoping to get a victory.
VKG are taking damage.
Oh, and it's going to be an absolute shred of shields, and it looks like Alliance will be able to take them down alongside Envy. Now it's just a straight 3v3.
Hackers with the Kraber in his hands put the last bullet to use just to influence how that fight went, and now in our first game here in New Orleans, in our match point finals, it's a 3v3. Alliance taking on Envy. Hackers takes the hype, but Unlucky's down.
Straight 2 for 2 though, and now Hackers, maybe he can get some shields off?
2v2. Zap is down, dropped his very, very low HP. Don't think they're going to be able to get the Reds here. They're going to slide in instead. Effect! He'll fight 2. Sykes the last hope here for Envy. Hack is trying to survive, trying to buy the time for Effect to come and join the fight. Sykes is going to be next, but Sykes is the last alive, does what he can for Envy, but it's not enough. It's Alliance who will close out game number 1 here on Broken Moon. One more player left alive, I believe, on the side of Cat, and it's a 3v3 elsewhere between Twisted Minds and GHS BoooM.
So GHS BoooM will hold the outside of this building, and of course that single solo player, Taxington on Cat, will influence how this circle is going to go as well, unless Twisted Minds can quickly take him out before their fight. Otherwise, depending on what Taxington does, could really change who's going to win this game.
I mean, the head glitches here that Twisted Minds have would make it very that GHS BoooM potentially have, could make it very difficult for Twisted Minds to break this, but they do have a little bit of height to play with, and they do have a certain man whose name is Albralele. He has that Havoc in his hands, and he can change his fight.
Worth noting, GHS do have a Ballistic, though. Very good for these endgame fights, just for the pure advantage you get out of everything in Ballistic's kit, especially those Whistlers can really hit hard.
I was just trying to find where this solo is at the moment. He's going to check inside, see if he can find that free KP. Taxington's still being a nuisance. Little reload comes in. And now he finds him, he abducts him through the box. It's 100 damage, Alp wants the KP. Alp will almost get the KP, but it's a void passage away. Cat will be eliminated, and GHS, they're the ones who get the kill.
Oh, they're surrounding them as well, and they'll use the Ash Portal to take another angle over him here.
Enemy inside of this building, though. It's been a little bit of a nuisance, but look at this. Larry Man, he'll come through the catwalk with the PK and the P20s. And it will be GHS BoooM who win your match number 2 here in our match point finals.
Alliance 8 points away from sitting at match point. After 3 games alone, what a performance Alliance has put on for us. At the very beginning of our match point finals, Alliance just hold on to height, split this ambush. We see Unlucky on the bottom. Still not calling out where Timmy's positioning is because they're focused on Green Stego and 9 lives.
Yeah, I mean, with 8 points, NRG is desperate for every single one of those. Zicky has to be worried about the oop timer as he's finding some spots that they can't actually sit up there and just get peppered with nades.
Oh,
Surely Alliance closed this out. 2 of 9 lives left, and Timmy.
With that arc star, there was not much you could do here. With Green Stego getting taken out, the way that we're seeing 9 lives hold this, Alliance not moving in.
3 points left. I think they're going to do it. I think Alliance will be on match point for match 4.
They realize that there is another team in this lobby, but looking at 9 lives, still holding up as a duo. Alliance don't want to get overzealous, but Alliance have so much KP now.
Timmy hasn't been spotted at all.
Yeah.
He has sat completely still, completely silent this entire time. He's going to get 2nd place.
Silent but deadly, but works into the favor of NRG.
Oh
Alliance had lost out on Honkies before, but now Timmy, who doesn't have a medkit, who has no syringe, Alliance with that knock, with that finishing blow, have officially hit match point with 50 points. Timmy drops down, he can't make miracles happen, and now Alliance, after 3 games, have hit match point. Make some noise for Alliance. 100 Thieves playing right behind them, but do they want to fully time this?
But now it's Green Stego on the back. They try and make a sandwich out of Falcons, but they're not good enough to do it.
Falcons getting ahead of themselves, now playing up the slight low ground. Look back up at 100 Thieves. They have to pressure them here while Zero is going to reset. So does Hal. Zero's trying to hold their different angle. Jen gets beamed. The 3-2-1 with some help as Hal gets the knock. Falcons get eliminated. They get looked at by another team in the distance. 3 squads left.
By the tiniest of angles, Hal can't keep it together while he gets the bat off. Shopify, they've waited and waited for the perfect time to pop in here. 100 Thieves, they're taking fire from the back. It's Empire, and now the Kraber comes out. Can Empty hit the shots to win them the game?
With 100 Thieves eliminated, our last 2 squads, Empire, Shopify, Rebellion, and Empire have taken the heights. Playing off the positional advantage. This last zone closes in the next 20 seconds.
20 seconds left of the Tempest. It's going to run out from Empire, and they may not have this if Shopify wait it out. They do have a cat wall available.
That means they got to get aggressive here with the Rampage being on the sling. Coif already opens up as the entry fragger, getting that initial knock.
Shopify, they've got more firepower, but Empire have the high ground. Zainu dies going up the zip. That's 2 down for Empire, but the res is coming in for SR.
But they were trying to isolate him originally there too, right? We saw them put up the cat wall. Shopify not having to catch themselves. Coif manages to come up. The piercing spikes putting in the pressure. And Shopify together, they take the game here on E-District.
From all of this traffic that's gone down below S8UL. But how do you escape from this position?
7 squads, final circle. This is why I love E-District. Falcons are going to be on the northwest, and actually they're going to be watching over towards Envy, but 100 Thieves on the east are at least going to have a say in this one, especially with Sheila coming into play.
Empire still have one alive, by the way. Verhulst is going to get the pick onto Legacy. And that could be really, really big because they were needing to rely on that Wraith portal. Twisted Minds have been eliminated in the meantime. 100 Thieves trying to hold off and take this space away from S8UL. They're gone as well. 100 Thieves with the Sheila will dispose of S8UL.
A win here would put Falcons onto match point, by the way. 2 down on energy. Sykes have just been destroying them with the grenade.
Look at Yanya, he's still alive though, and he can have a problem, but no! The interception pylon is going to be good enough to stop that. Motherload having a huge impact on how this endgame could go. Empire eliminated, the solo is now gone. NRG fall next, it's 100 Thieves. It's Falcons, and it's Envy.
Falcons are back up to 3 though, they get the res, it's now Falcons' chance!
100 Thieves have been eliminated. It's going to be Envy as the last team alive on the low ground as Falcons hit match point. Falcons are your champions, and Falcons have a chance to win it all next game. Falcons now have to make their move, but elsewhere it seems like the lobby is taking care of each other. Twisted Minds have taken out Babo, but they've stayed healthy enough as we are on to 3. Falcons the only team here who can win it.
ALGS are taking a look at Falcons and Strafing Flame. Will back Zero back into that portal, send them back to the hidey hole of north. But now he goes down!
Twisted Minds! They get involved! Strafing Flame is on his back, but can they get the res? Imperial House gonna get through that portal. He avoids the fence as well. A risky play here. Hal has to go back through the portal with just about managed to.
He's trying to encourage the fight. He wants Twisted Minds to force it onto ALGS, so then it'll be a simple third party for them. Is this genius from Imperial House and Falcons? It doesn't look like Twisted Minds are taking the bait. Twisted Minds are sitting south. If they've been paying attention to the kill feed, they will know full well Falcons are still alive here.
Well, Falcons walking is very, very difficult. Twisted Minds have the height of that building, remember, to the right-hand side of the POV we see from Waltzy. So walking out from this bridge is going to be so tough. The smokes from Zero and how they are placed could be influential as to if Falcons could win this game.
Worth noting, Twisted Minds have Cat, but ALGS, they've moved towards them. They're fighting each other.
Oh
this could open up!
The door is opened! Enemies trying to hold off the push here from Falcons. Players down on either side, Falcons up on the high ground. Is this the moment that this squad was put together for? Zero, no bangle. Downs on either side, Falcons just making sure they're patient. Making sure they don't make any mistakes. Albralele, ALGS down. Falcons rising. Falcons champions. From the most insane elimination bracket run. 18 games through the elimination bracket. Falcons make it work and will be crowned your ALGS Open champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your ALGS New Orleans Open champions, Team Falcons!